This video is sponsored by HelloFresh. More on them very soon.
Little Fockers of the Reject Nation. Can I say that? Can I say
think
these
so.
things?
Current intel is that you can say Focker in the first 30 seconds of a video now.
Oh.
But let's not test it too hard, just in case.
Okay, little people of the Reject Nation,
Yeah.
welcome back. Today we are watching the third movie in the Meet the Parents, Meet the you know what it is.
In the Fockerverse.
Yup. I'm excited to watch this today. You already know. I'm Aaron.
I'm Johnald.
This is Johnald. And today we are Jaren, as we always are. I'm excited. I really like the first two movies, and I don't really know anything about the third one. I haven't really heard anybody talk about it. But yeah, I am here to re-enter to see how this family interacts with one another, especially it seems like with children in the mix.
Yes.
What about you, man?
I'm very optimistic that this is going to be the best of the franchise.
Oh, yeah.
I have a feeling that the reason people don't talk about it is because, you know, there's like a holiness. You know, the same
sacredness.
way. Exactly. The same way, like, you know, people were like, you know, I don't want to actually write the Christ part of Christmas because I'm not worthy. I'll just put X here. You know, like that's what happened with Meet the Fockers.
You gotta be
I mean, the Little Fockers, whichever one we're watching today. I'm good. I'm excited for more comedy. I'm excited to cringe.
Yeah.
This is a cringe comedy series, which you know is always a ride. I don't know how to assess my enjoyment of a movie like this, but I do get some, so I'm excited to hopefully enjoy even more.
Awesome, guys. If you're excited to join more, make sure you go on over to Patreon, where you get to be a righteous royal reject.
A royal reject.
A royal reject. Whoop, 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 whoop. And you can help us guide the conversation with our reviews at the end, sending a bunch of questions, help us fight the copyright strikes, keep the host paid here at the channel. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I got a shirt on. A little Fisky Business. He had a shirt on too. He's a reject.
I'm a reject.
Yeah,
there we go.
You can get stuff like that, cute stuff like
reverse.
that. Ooh, at originationshop.com. And if you're a royal reject and a righteous reject is what we call the people that buy the shirts, go over there. You can get 15% off on the whole dang thing at originationshop.com.
And sync up with your own copy of the movie, and you can watch along with us.
Yes.
We're watching it from Amazon Prime Video, but maybe you're watching from your own Laserdisc.
Who knows?
Which you should be.
You should be. We're all over the map today. It's Comedy Saturday. I'm ready to watch the dang movie.
Let's do it.
Let's rock.
Let's get ready to Focker.
Let's fuck it up.
I'm very excited to see just how high the, view count of people watching this particular watch along is going to be.
You're talking about the patrons or the YouTube views?
Oh, both, but definitely the patrons. People who want to watch the full-length version of this movie alongside us.
Guys, tune on in. Get fucked with us.
Universal and Paramount. This is going to be easy to get on YouTube.
Those studios love you guys.
Paul Weitz.
Love us all. Paul Weitz.
Remember that you're doing pickup today? You need to call the face painter for the party. Oh, and Henry needs more Lactaid.
Right. Lactaid. I smell a poop joke coming on.
Can you make sure that you measure the backyard for the bouncy castle?
We're not a bouncy castle on our birthday party?
Do you want a bouncy castle?
Yeah.
Then yes, we'll have the best bouncy castle in the whole world.
Woohoo!
Didn't they surprise us with Owen Wilson last time?
I think they did. I don't remember seeing his name in the credit. Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba.
I haven't seen her in forever.
All right. Oh, hey, Henry, you know you can't bring Arthur to school.
But he's my best friend.
Henry, he's your best lizard friend. You got lots of non-lizard friends.
Oh, no.
Not
Oh,
really.
Arthur.
Really?
Cute little lizard.
Oh, all right. Have a good day.
Kevin Hart, too?
Oh, wow. You got a full cast
I
here.
will see you. I love you.
Damn, that's a serious knife, little girl.
Okay.
See you.
Thanks.
I remember when she was like a little kid, like a preschool teacher or something.
Yeah.
Little kid teacher.
Hey!
Hey, Randy.
Harvey
I
Keitel.
just came by to check out the backyard and measure it because we want to do a bouncy castle for the kid's birthday party.
Oh, that's terrific, Gregory.
Okay.
Alrighty.
We have a meeting in 20 minutes with John Rader, and some drug rep from Boston Pharmaceuticals is waiting in your office. Andi something.
Big Pharma.
Okay, look, in 3 minutes, pop your head in and tell me I have to go to my next meeting, all right?
Wait a minute. Chris Weitz and one of those writers.
Morning.
I understand, Nurse Focker.
Miss Alba.
I'm Andi Garcia.
Andi Garcia.
You have a lot less stubble in person. There's an actor named Andi Garcia.
Who?
Wow.
I was just kidding. Of course I know who Andi Garcia is. I get that all the time.
Yeah.
Lol.
I loved the article you wrote in the AMA Journal, Putting Patients First. It was so cool getting a nurse's perspective on the healthcare crisis.
Yeah, that was the idea.
I actually started out as a nurse myself.
Oh, well, nowadays I do less nursing and more...
Annoying meetings with drug reps you'd rather not deal with.
Oh, she's so relatable.
Hey, Greg, it's time for your next meeting.
That's okay, I'm fine, Kristen. Thank you.
Yeah, but he doesn't like to wait. You know how he is,
Well, it's John Rader. He always runs late.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Don't be tempted, man.
So we are launching a killer new product at Boston, and while we usually hire doctors to lead our presentations, I have a feeling about you.
Folks just giving him those eyes.
And you'd be perfect to represent our new drug, Sustengo.
Sustengo.
It's an erectile dysfunction medicine.
Them weenie pills.
It's the first ED pill on the market safe for heart patients. In addition to increasing the penile blood flow, see that penis?
Uh-huh. I do. I see
It
it.
acts as a beta blocker to keep the heart rate down during intercourse. I mean, how dope is that?
How dope
How
is that?
dope.
Nurse Focker needed in room 220.
I'm sorry, hang on 1 second.
Will you get out of my ass?
If you would stop squirming around, this could have been over, sir.
Oh.
Whoa.
Everything okay?
Well, this nurse is a barbarian.
Okay, I'm not a barbarian. He keeps clenching. I can't make an assertion.
Louis,
It's a natural response.
Oh, golly.
And we just got to do it a little bit gentler.
May I suggest something?
Oh, no.
Extend your left leg and put your right knee right up to your chest. It'll help
jeez.
relax things.
You gonna fart him? Make him fart?
Nurse, did you sufficiently lubricate the nozzle?
I did do that.
Oh, no. I don't want it.
And focus on relaxing your anus.
Yes. Yes.
That's right. Just want to let it dilate, sort of like a flower opening up.
Blossoming lotus.
Yep.
Sort of like a desert cactus.
Cactus?
All right, I'm just gonna stick it in a little further.
No.
Good, smooth insertion.
Oof.
I'm going to release the clamp. Let it flow.
There he is.
Jesus Christ. No.
So anyway, listen, I was thinking about it, and honestly, I just don't have time to moonlight pitching a drug right now.
Shut down. You can make tons of dough for like one speech. Think about it. Knuckles?
Knuckles.
That was badass.
Her vibe is confusing.
Yes. Badass. Yeah, did Chris Weitz and one of the writers, like John Hamburg or whatever, were they like on the later American Pies?
Oh, maybe.
And then, yeah, Daniel Lupi and Jack White and Danger Mouse. Wow. To like an Ennio Morricone tribute. These are wild.
Wow. He's on the absolute top. That's crazy.
My grandpa made us a family genealogy once.
Dr. Bob.
Dr. Bob.
Scumbag.
Ah.
My taxi's here.
Whack 'em.
Oh, no more Dr. Bob.
Honey, I just got off with Deb. They are officially separated. Dr. Bob finished moving out.
That lowlife.
That low life.
Having an affair with a nurse. I can't believe I didn't see the warning signs.
Dang.
Truth is, I was so busy putting Focker through the ringer, Dr. Bob slipped right under my radar.
Bro.
Wow.
I'll never let that happen again.
Dude, you got to go interrogate him.
Oh, I gotta go.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss you.
Oh, boy. Ain't nothing bad gonna happen today.
Hello, my precious prince. How are you, darling?
Good. How's the TV show going?
You know what this week's episode is about?
Oh, God.
Using the
wonderful.
latest toys to spice up your love life.
Musical condom.
There's a little speaker inside, and the faster
my
you go, the louder it gets.
Oh, my God, dude. No.
That's great.
We need to tell you something.
Ah!
Ooh, perdoni. Es mi familia.
Can you hear me?
Where are you?
You won't believe it. I'm in Sevilla, Spain.
What are you doing in Spain?
I'm studying.
Your father decided that he's not going to make it to the twins' party.
Gay, do you remember when your mother's show hit #1 in the ratings and she signed on for a second year? I looked in the mirror and I said, who am I? And there was a Spanish guy, and he's dancing the flamenco, and the sweat is pouring off of his face, and there was such passion in his eyes. And I said, that's it. That's me.
That's me.
You picked a hell of a time to go through menopause.
Menopause.
Why can't you support my dreams the way I've always supported yours?
Guys.
Yeah.
When you wanted to try new expositions for your research, I was your guinea pig.
Oh,
My
so
hamstring
torturous.
doing a reverse cowgirl.
That's because you did it backwards.
reverse cowgirl. Oh man, you guys gotta, make up and meet up and make up is what I meant to say. No, Jack.
Oh no, Jackie. What's going on with you, dude? You having a heart attack or something?
No. Oh, he's sweating.
My name is Jack Byrnes. I live at 28 Cherry Blossom Lane. I'm going into cardiac arrest and need an ambulance right away. I'm guessing your average response time at this hour is between 12 and 17 minutes. I need you to do better than that.
Thank you. Goodbye. Oh no. Oh my God. The heart.
You can defibrillate yourself?
Or at least I guess.
They come, Mr. Jinx.
You know what?
I'm going to defibrillate myself.
I gotta just defer to
jeez.
you in these movies.
Oh, wild God, why?
Christ.
You're talking about the kids. Really? Their teacher suggested private school?
Yeah, she said she was concerned about them getting lost in the public school system or something.
What's the name of this place?
The Early Human School.
What?
What are you doing there?
Listen, Pam, is there any way I could speak to Greg? I want to get his advice on something, believe it or not.
Oh.
Greg, honey, it's your buddy Kevin. Hold on.
Thank you.
Yeah. Get the duo together.
Hey, you need a refill on that goji berry smoothie? You read my mind. Fill her up, Pac-Man.
Greg, you know Deepak Chopra, right?
Oh my God.
The reason why I'm calling is because next week...
Kevin, who do you Skype?
Wasn't he like a priest in the last one?
Or something, yeah. He did officiate their wedding, right?
I'm going to propose to Svetlana. I'm going to have 3 Russian MiG fighter jets fly by and skywrite, "Marry me, Svetlana."
Oh, wow.
50-carat, super tasteful diamond ring.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm thinking maybe it's a little too involved.
Nah, dude. Nah.
Keep it simple. Speak from the heart.
I like it, hombre. You know what? I better call off some Russian MiG fighter jets. This old dog here could be an engaged man.
Kevin,
Yeah,
the jet skis are ready.
the jet skis are ready. We'll
What
fire
is your
'em up.
life, man? It's just wild.
Hey, sweetheart, were you please take a bite of lasagna, honey? No.
No.
Hey, what's a good word, Grandpa Jack?
Hey.
This is Jack Byrnes. Greg, excuse yourself from the table by saying these exact words. I don't know if I still have it, but let me check my files.
I don't know if I have that, Jack, but let me check my files.
You have files?
Yeah, I do. I keep files. He wants me to get my birth certificate for that family tree thing he's doing.
Oh boy.
Everything is fine, Greg. I suffered a minor heart attack, but I was able to defibrillate myself before going into fatal cardiac arrest.
Oh my God.
The doctor said I was a lucky man. I've just got to watch my diet and keep my stress level down.
Wow, okay.
Easy for you.
Now, my geological research has allowed me to track the Byrnes family as far back as 1643.
Wow.
Now, I wouldn't be able to do that, say, to your family, with all wandering peddlers and nameless peasants. Except in Byrnes, there's always been a patriarch to lead our family through good times and bad. And I've finally come to the realization that the next in line to the throne, Greg, is you.
Oh, Christ. No.
King Byrnes Focker.
Well, so my question is this. In the event of my demise, are you prepared to lead this family?
Oh my God, no pressure.
Are you prepared to be the God Focker?
Oh my God, dude. The God Focker. Oh.
That's great.
It's an attitude, Greg. It's a confidence. It's the way you carry yourself that lets the world know that the buck stops with you.
I mean, it's a good picture. It does look confident. It's a buck stopping shot.
None of this can be achieved without the basics. A secure home for your family, a top-notch education for your children.
Okay.
And last but not least, having your financial house in order, Greg.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's come a long way since the first one.
Are you saying you have what it takes to be the God Focker?
Someone's really pleased with themselves on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Jack, I have what it takes. to be the God Focker.
All right.
Weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and an equally great weight put onto yours.
I like it. I like the weight.
Crush me.
Crush me, daddy-in-law. Dude, I know it was you, Gaylord. I knew it was you.
Hey, did you find
The music.
Find what?
Oh.
Your birth certificate?
Yes, it was in my files.
It was in the files.
You know, I was thinking maybe we should take a look at that early human school.
Great. I'll make some phone calls and set up a tour.
Good.
Good.
The man.
Her hair looks real again.
Henry, you gonna have your lasagna?
No, thank you.
Uh-oh.
You know, your mother worked very hard making that lasagna for you.
Oh, Christ.
He said he was feeling kind of queasy, so.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Henry.
Oh, boy.
I'm your father, and I'm requesting of you to eat the lasagna.
Fine.
Good.
He's just going to projectile vomit immediately.
I hated that.
Gotta stop predicting things.
I hated the hell out of that.
Yeah, that was a chunky. That was a chunky spew.
Ugh.
Hello, Jack.
Greg.
Unfortunately, renovations on the house, not quite where I'd like them to be.
Well, those things happen.
They do. I mean, never to me before.
Okay.
This bit is funny.
You gotta get his forehead too.
Henry, you're going to drink your milk, aren't you?
Uh-oh. Don't make him drink anything.
Henry, do what your grandpa says. For real.
Oh, man.
This kid's like, can I get a break?
Who wants some turkey?
I do right here, right here.
Right here.
Grandpa Jack, can I ask you a question?
You certainly can.
How come you're afraid of lizards?
Oh, no.
It's a very good question. When I was stationed in the Mekong Delta during the Vietnam War,
Whoa.
a tiny gecko crawled into my ear one night and laid its eggs.
Yuck.
Yes, thanks for sharing that, Dad.
All right, gobble, gobble, everybody.
Oh, no.
I'm
Oh,
very
no.
worried.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? That turkey gonna get lizard?
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. Oh, no.
To carve it, I thought we might use the beautiful Irish hunting knife emblazoned with the Byrnes family crest that Jack so thoughtfully brought back for us from his ancestral homeland.
Wowie.
Daddy, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely. He loves history. Just soaks it up.
Can a girl poop from her vagina?
What? What? What?
All right, let's carve the roast beast.
Oh, my God, it's so juicy.
No, no.
So, Greg, how are you liking your new job?
Well, I'll tell you, Dina, it's a lot of responsibility on my plate, but,
Why is he cutting it like that?
What the hell?
What are you doing?
unit.
You gotta focus,
You gotta pay
man.
attention. Oh!
No! Oh, my God! Oh, it's so gross. Kevin.
Jesus Christ. Oh, no.
It's Kevin, everybody. You're in Chicago?
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no.
There he is, the engaged guy. Hey.
Oh, what happened to your pointer?
Oh, I had a little incident with the business end of a turkey. Where's Svetlana?
She broke up with me.
Oh, no.
You're kidding.
I'm so sorry.
Don't.
Ugh.
You always know exactly the right thing to say to me.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
What happened?
What? We were having some street food outside a government building in Bulgaria. And I said, hey, you want to get married? And I took out a little piece of string and I tied the twine around her finger and she threw it on the ground, said no.
Your proposal seems way out of character. Why did you put so little effort into it?
Well, Greg told me to.
Well, no.
Oh, jeez.
Daddy, I can't sleep. I can't stop thinking about all that blood.
Oh, little dude.
Story.
Uncle Kevin!
Hey, how you doing, Tiger?
Oh, man.
Wow. Oh, are you having a hard time sleeping?
This is just an active part of their lives. Oh, what the hell?
Dude?
What did you do to that kid?
She's sleeping.
Oh my God. They're like a crack. What the hell?
sound
it's a
okay.
massage technique that relaxes the body by gently easing the flow of cerebrospinal fluid.
Oh, what?
I've been studying a lot of Eastern medicine in my downtime.
I don't know, man. I don't like that.
You got a place to stay, right? And we're pretty full
No,
up.
not
I'm
a
sure
problem. I volunteer at a Southside homeless shelter, so I'll probably stay there and just work the soup kitchen line in the morning.
That is so wonderful.
Uh-huh. Of course they do, yeah.
Greg and I are taking a tour of this place called the Early Human School.
My investment group handles their endowment fund. In fact, the director, Prudence, is a dear friend and ex-lover of mine.
Oh, Christ.
Of course.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
Who's going to be Prudence?
I mean, you know, she's an ex-lover. I don't think it would be awkward.
Oh, nonsense. I'm on great terms with all my ex-lovers.
Of course you are.
Yeah, that's right.
Whatever feels right.
Well, after the tour, Greg, I was hoping you'd show us your new house. And Kevin, when you're done feeding the bums, why don't you meet us there?
Well, you feed the bums.
Anything you need, you come to me.
Or me.
Well, you come to either of us. Yeah, we're here for you. Thanks.
Oh my God, the school tours today.
Yeah, I know.
Honey, what am I gonna do?
I'll do it, okay? I'll handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your mom can take the kids to school.
But what about my dad?
I got it.
Right?
He's going to come with me to the tour.
The way time passes in this one is interesting.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, we're normally seeing them in the context of a trip.
Are you still physically attracted to my daughter, Greg?
Oh,
Are
Jesus.
you kidding? Yes, Jack. Jack, there's never been a problem with that.
Even after her body has endured the hellish ordeal of birthing twins?
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Bruh.
You're not the one.
Yes, even after that.
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting. Aw. Yeah, you walked right into that, man.
There she
Okay, Laura
is.
Dern, let's go.
Welcome, parents.
Of course. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm Prudence Simmons, director of the Early Human School. And at EHS,
Whoa.
it's not about the 99.8% of graduates that go on to the best secondary schools.
Oh, wow. Like little geniuses in there.
It's not the overwhelming number of early human alumni that become civic leaders, CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. No.
Was that Kerry Washington?
I'm not sure.
That was Kerry Washington just there.
Early human tumblers.
Well done, children.
Wow.
I like what I'm seeing from this place. Yeah. I'm sure it doesn't come cheap. You think you can swing it?
Mm-hmm. You got it covered.
Oh.
It's not covered right now. It will be covered. You know, it's one of those things that you cover it.
You have the money or not, Greg?
New friends.
Oh, boy.
Tell me what path you've chosen.
Oh.
How do you make a living?
I'm a nurse.
He's actually the department manager of the medical surgical unit at Chicago Memorial, and I am a retired florist.
She thinks they're a couple.
May I ask how long you've been in each other's lives?
Oh, it's about 8 years.
Yeah, 8 years.
Oh, golly.
We've had our moments.
Yes, but then we figured it out.
You seem like a wonderful couple.
Oh, no, we're not homosexual.
Yeah, no. However, if you're looking to fill a quota, we can be flexible.
Oh, my God, dude.
I'm not gay myself, but if I were gay, I would certainly be proud to choose a life partner like Greg Focker, and that's his actual name.
Jay.
Greg.
Great. Change that name tag.
Oh, it's Greg. Greg is fine.
Why don't we just stick with the truth?
Wow, dude. You know, there's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, there they are. Quite a rental. Yeah, Gustavo, my assistant, hooked it up. I guess it's a Tesla Roadster or something.
What? Is it?
It looks great. Traditional American Foursquare.
Also known as a prairie box.
Yeah.
It's got really good bones.
Good eye, Ken.
What? Oh, no. Oh, De Niro and Keitel.
Great to see you. How you doing, Dad?
Randy, what is this? We're having the party here in 2 days.
Hey.
The issue we're dealing with is that we had to excavate 60 feet of root-infested pipe back here.
Yikes. Reminds me of Last of Us.
Maybe inadvertently, you're taking advantage of a gentle, trusting soul who clearly is an amateur when it comes to home construction.
No.
Oh, my God.
Plumbing excavators have been on coffee break for the past 8 minutes. This senior citizen over here is unfit for active duty.
Who is this joker questioning my honor?
Oh, no.
34 years of the trade. I got to pump and hump to get that backyard whole again.
Well, I got news for you. You can pump, dump, and hump all you want. You're sandbagging this damn job.
Oh.
You know it.
Who would have thought?
Go down. Go 3 rounds.
Get it. Get in that hole.
We're gonna have the party in the yard.
As soon as our dump truck driver's back from lunch, we'll get that out, bring the backhoe in, lay down your base layer of sand.
I'm gonna move that truck myself.
Oh, here we go. This is gonna be
Get
good.
it.
This is gonna be good. Drive it right
Everything's
through
gonna
the
go
house.
perfectly.
You're all clear.
Oh no, dude! I thought you were gonna move it.
Right.
I thought you were moving it.
Well, we missed the beat where he wants to be the man and be the God Focker. So, oh, he's gonna destroy his car. He's gonna destroy that nice car.
Break it!
Oh Jesus, I hate this.
We're good. Emergency brake. Got it!
No!
Oh
no!
shit.
Oh no!
Oh my God. At least it wasn't manure.
Yeah.
You'll be all right, Jack! Jack, we're coming!
Sensitive.
Thank you, Kevin. Save your strength. Ups a daisy. Greg's right here.
Oh no.
Oh, here, starting.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Roz Focker show.
and that means it's time to express yourself.
Hey.
So express yourself.
Hi, audience. Hello, my friends. Welcome. Today, what do you think we're going to talk about? After children. How do you find time to make love with young children in the house? What do you do if it's not working?
She's so enthralled.
Roz Focker says yes. Yes, you do have an affair. You have an affair with your wife. You role play. There is absolutely no shame in playing out a fantasy, but with each other.
It's not bad advice.
Yeah.
Honestly.
He's going to kill me.
Oh yeah. Here we
But
go.
my own son, who's the father of 2 adorable twins,
Oh no. She said she wouldn't talk about him no more.
he has issues in this department.
She did say
He's
that.
busy at work. She's busy at home. Their intimacy numbers are down. They're not connecting.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking at these Randy Weir bills, and we could definitely use the money. And do me a favor, don't tell your dad about this, okay? Just because he's been all into me having my financial house in order. I just don't want to worry him.
All right, fine. I won't say anything because he's already pretty upset about you trying to bury him alive.
Superstar.
Hey, can you hang on a second?
I am so stoked you changed your mind. You are going to rock those urologists tonight.
Awesome.
Oh my God.
So I'll see you at 8 at the Hilton?
Oh jeez.
No, that was the drug rep.
Andi? What does she look like?
He's like an ex-nurse.
The idea of you and some woman named Andi selling boner medicine in a hotel really kind of icks me out.
Is he under the bed?
Fine.
I love you.
I love you.
Uh-oh.
Bye.
Oh no. This is called Little Fockers after all.
Mm-hmm.
So
how come you're not talking to Daddy?
Because he said you were cuckoo.
Well, we'll have to discuss that.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But what about Mommy and Daddy? Is everything okay with them?
I guess they fight sometimes.
Mm-hmm. And what do they fight about?
Uh-oh.
Like, Mommy got mad at Daddy because he was going to the hotel with Andi.
Who's Andi?
I can't say because I'm not supposed to be spying.
Like I always tell you, there's nothing wrong with spying as long as you suspect foul play.
Sure, I suppose.
Andi gives Daddy his bonus.
No!
You're very confident in that statement.
No,
Oh,
kid.
Well, I get it.
How about you, Sam? What? Come on, say something to me.
No, I won't.
I guess this whole this whole suspicion gives us a reason to get back to the status quo of, him giving him shit.
I will see you later. I got roped into this hospital administration dinner thing tonight.
Work function?
Yeah. Price of being in charge of the unit, so.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, this is before FaceTime was actually a thing. Okay.
Oh no, Andi Garcia.
Oh no.
Is Andi Garcia also in The Godfather 3?
I don't know.
Are they both in The Godfather 3?
Robert De Niro in the back.
Dude, that wasn't a bad hide though, gotta say. Pabst PBR. That's all we sell here. Bro.
Jack?
Not very stealth.
You're an agent. You're a spy. What are you doing?
I'm just picking up some milk for the morning.
CIA.
You looking for a market? Because there's one right across from the house.
Oh, it's there. I didn't know that. See you later.
Okay.
Ugh. Put it together, man. You know this guy. You know that he knows you know what he's up to. Oh. It's like a weird thriller now. Dude, whatever movie this is, I'm enjoying it. I wish this franchise would turn into... Oh.
You got to jump on him.
You following me? Following you? Why would I be following you? No, I'm just looking for milk.
Of course you know him.
Remember I mentioned out on the street there's a store right in the neighborhood.
True, but Dina likes the organic stuff, and I heard there was a natural food market downtown.
Why is he bad at being a spy now?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
You know what? You should get off here. There's a really great natural foods market about 2 blocks south of the station.
Nope. He's going to be like hiding on top of the car.
Have a good night, Jack.
You too, Greg.
I don't trust it.
This year has been a big transformation for moi. As many of you now know, back in January of this year, I started off at 218 pounds. By September, I was down to 170. Now I've been a little bit more focused on building up some muscle. And a big part of that has been about fueling myself correctly. But between work, filming, and commuting, I rarely have time to plan or prep meals. That's why something like HelloFresh is rather essential in my current predicament, which is today's video sponsor. Now, if you've heard of HelloFresh but haven't actually tried it, here's what it is. HelloFresh is a meal kit delivery service that ships pre-portioned ingredients and easy-to-follow recipes right to your door. You get to cook everything fresh at home or in the kitchen office. No grocery shopping, no meal planning, and no food waste. And now their menu has doubled down to over 100 options per week, including high-protein, veggie-packed, steak and seafood meals with no extra cost. And seasonal ingredients like snap peas and stone fruit. So if you'd like to save time and support your health and also, support the channel, you can go to HelloFresh.com/rejects10FM now to get 10 free meals plus a free item for life. That's HelloFresh.com/rejects10FM to claim the offer. Thank you, HelloFresh. And back to the video.
I went over the drug info and I think I got the science down pretty well.
These doctors don't care about that stuff. If you want to sell a drug like Sustango, you have to make it personal.
No.
You know any sexually frustrated old dudes with a heart condition?
No. Jack!
It's like, I might know one.
Get them bones, Jack. Come on, Jack. Try it out. Give it a go.
Get it going.
Safe for heart patients.
Oh.
I didn't hear you come in.
Let's go.
She did her hair for you and everything.
Everyone asleep?
Yeah. We've got the house to ourselves.
Oh.
I'm so happy
Oh.
that you got away from your wife.
She's doing an accent.
Quick. We only have an hour.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, no.
You gotta play along. Roz Focker said they had to have an affair with each other.
Oh.
Right. I understand. I just have a bit of a headache, sweetheart.
No, don't reward your wife.
I promise you, the Focker family is going to be fine. Now, come on, before my husband comes home.
Yeah, come on.
Let me just brush my teeth.
Do it.
Come on, Jack.
That was a great speech, nurse.
Thank you.
Oh, and hey, I'm staring at you.
Nice callback.
I'm watching you, but that's what he did, yes.
I'm staring at you.
Those stories about your family were hilarious.
Thank you. So I should be getting going.
You're my fiance.
Hey, gorgeous.
Oh, shit.
Hello, Dr. Ballard. So nice to see you.
Can I get you 200 cc's of anything you want? Stat.
Is this her fiance?
Only if you can buy a drink for my fiance.
Oh, pretend to be your fiance. Got it.
Didn't know you were engaged.
Can you take a picture for us for my scrapbook?
Oh, Jesus.
No.
You don't need to take it that far.
0%.
I'll do that.
You're such a doll.
Urinal
Here we
cakes
go.
with my face on.
1, 2, 3.
You're gonna kiss him? Of course you are. Oh God, his eyes.
He did the blue steel.
All right. Give me a margarita on the rocks, no salt. I'm gonna run to the restroom.
He's about to leave. What?
Oh.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Just get the drink and leave it.
No, don't do that. 'Cause you don't want to leave a drink unattended.
That's true. That's fair.
I'm here for the convention. What about you? Doing some work for Foston as a medical expert? For your nurse. I don't really have anything to say to you. I get it, Greg. I screwed up. Pressure being in that family finally got to me. You were his golden boy. More like his golden bitch. We name our baby after him. You got it, Jack. And he gives me this whole spiel, right, about how I'm next in line to his throne.
Oh shit.
He came up with his name for me, the Bob Father.
Wow.
He said that to you? He pulled the same shit on you, didn't he? In that family, we're all just hamsters on Jack Byrnes' little wheel, his circus of trust, or whatever he calls it.
Oh boy.
Once I get off the treadmill, I've never been happier.
Dang.
Yeah, well, I think I got it under control.
Oh man, that's harsh.
Oof.
I believe it.
Hey, Jack. You mind explaining this?
Sustengo, yeah, that's, these drug companies, they give me all these free samples.
Is that it?
You stirred it up.
To use this because you're no longer sexually attracted to Pam.
You know what, Jack? That's ridiculous. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Don't walk away from me, Focker.
Oh boy.
Jack, is everything okay down there?
Oh no.
Everything's fine.
Does he have a partner?
A little,
I know what I have, Greg, and I'm not concerned about that right now. Right now, what I want from you is the truth.
What?
Did you take one of those pills?
Highly preoccupied, and Dina wanted to make love, and the label clearly states that it's safe for heart patients.
But you need a prescription after you've had a thorough examination. How long have you had that situation for?
Stop avoiding the question.
No.
It's been a little longer than 4 hours.
Oh no.
5.5.
No.
Right now, get a shot of adrenaline to counteract that drug.
First, don't you have that kind of stuff in the house?
Yeah, I have an EpiKit.
5 hour partner is crazy.
Now, you need to stick me, and you need to stick me now. I'm having a back stick me.
Good Zach.
I'll get the needle.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst.
Let's just do it.
Administer the shot on the count of 3.
Right in the urethra.
Not a finger.
Oh no! No! This is the worst. This is actually the worst.
Why do you
part.
have to inject it right into the?
Henry had a little nightmare, but Greg's got himself down.
Oh, Jack, I thought I heard you screaming too.
No, you didn't. It was all Henry. Greg, I was involved in some covert CIA-sponsored mind-altering techniques. 2 minutes alone with him just to erase what he saw from his memory.
What the hell?
Greg, he saw his father inject a needle into his grandfather's penis. He already has issues.
When you make a wee-wee,
Yeah?
when you get to be Grandpa Jack's age, sometimes you need help making a wee-wee too. So that's what you saw me doing. I was helping Grandpa Jack.
But why did he scream so loud?
He wasn't screaming, he was celebrating.
Oh, fucker. Thanks for helping me make a wee-wee.
Don't think this incident has distracted me, Focker. I know you're up to something, and I'm watching you.
He did.
It'll be interesting knowing that there's a fourth one coming because they're both will have gray hair at this point. 'Cause, yeah, he's a silver fox now.
What is it going to be called? The Grand Fockers or
I
whatever?
think it's called Focker in Laws.
Oh, okay.
Would you like chocolate or vanilla frosting?
I'm only interested in merengue.
Please give me your access code and releasing ID.
This is Santa. Releasing ID 7726548.
Of course.
I need all source derogatory only on a person named Andi Garcia. Alpha November Delta Indigo.
Your clearances haven't been active for 12 years.
Oh.
My hands are tied. You could probably just Google the subject and find out everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Then I'll do that. Santa out.
Santa out. Dude, we got to get a De Niro Santa Claus movie. Of course. This is a fun gag. MySpace. Let's go. No, Jack. No, Jack.
Oh, no. Why did she put it on the social media? Why? She knows he's married. What the hell?
Whoa, what the hell?
Oh, wow.
Hybrid Escalade golf cart?
So this is where you rough it when you're not at the homeless shelter?
Kind of split time between the two, maybe 60-40 here. Now that Greg's finally arrived, why don't I take you over to see the meadow?
God, his hairdos this movie, Owen Wilson, have been just magnificent.
Oh, yeah. So luscious.
So feathery.
A relay race for the kids, kind of.
Kevin, is that a tattoo on your back?
Oh, yes, it is, Dina.
She's rocking an Affleck.
Oh,
an
no.
Affleck Phoenix.
Oh, no.
My.
What the hell?
Oh, no.
What the hell?
Whole Svetlana episode, I went on a little bit of a drunken bender and wound up in a tattoo shop in Moscow with the image of the one woman who's always loved me unconditionally.
Yikes.
Carry pictures of many treasured friends and loved ones on my travels.
You have proof of this?
Of course I got a picture of you. You recognize this mensch right here?
Ah.
You cut it out.
That was Prudence, and she says if you get to EHS by 3, she can squeeze you in for an interview.
Dude, she just called for the Derek Zoolander Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good.
Jack is sort of an honorary shepherd, kind of the shepherd emeritus.
Well, when my sheep wander, I use my prod to keep my flock in line.
Zap, zap.
There are a lot of family dynamics at play here.
Yeah, that's right.
Henry, I just want you to clear your mind and draw a picture for me. Hear the word family.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
All the letters are the same, so it's not really an eye test.
Very impressive cognition, Samantha.
See what you've chosen to draw.
What is it? What did he draw?
Oh, no.
Oh,
So tell me about your parents, Samantha.
Tell me about your parents, Prudence.
Hey.
How you doing?
My dad's a great guy. Grandpa Jack makes him really scared. It's Grandpa's big knife, and he slipped and he cut his finger, and he was like, "Oh shit."
Sam might be 3/4 Byrnes, whereas Henry could very well have a double dose of Focker in him.
Wow.
Of course, yes.
My grandpa Bernie taught me this. Pull my finger.
Oh, don't do it.
Wow.
That was a thick boy.
Dad?
Yeah.
Can I please go climb that big rock wall?
Yeah, okay, just be careful, buddy.
What's the big deal? I'm just not sure you've instilled the physical confidence for him to shear a face like that.
Sheer a face.
Just let go of the reins a little.
I'll let go, Greg, when you show me once and for all that you have what it takes to lead.
If I get Henry permission to climb a wall, he can climb a wall. Because I'm in charge.
Oh, no.
I'm calling the plays now. So you just got to step back and accept the fact that I have got this.
Ooh. Ah! Damn it, man.
Yo,
Damn
he
it,
broke his
man.
arm.
Isn't he?
See, it's not so bad.
Oh!
Nick Kroll.
Hey, Henry, you doing all right?
No. What does it look like I'm doing?
Prudence told me there was a little bit of a kerfuffle over at EHS.
A kerfuffle.
Oh, that's an understatement. Thanks to Greg, we can wave goodbye to their educational future.
I got a little something for Hank the Tank here.
Aww.
Big Lizzie.
Reunited with Arthur.
What is that?
Thanks, Papa Kev.
Papa Kev?
Yeah, old fraternity nickname. Hank the Tank here, he could call me by that handle.
Nobody calls him Hank the Tank.
You want to be Papa Greg?
No, I am Papa Greg. I'm Greg, his papa, so I don't need to be Papa Greg.
I'm just dad.
We need to talk for a minute.
Oh, okay. Mom.
Hey, Lewis, what's up?
What up, dog?
What up, dog?
Superstar!
Hi. Oh.
No.
So our VP of marketing heard how well you did on your speech last night, and guess what?
What?
He wants us
Yep.
to lead the Boston convention in Maui next month.
Of course he does.
Yeah, that sounds great. Honestly, I'm sorry. I'm just a little distracted right now because my son just broke his arm.
Oh, poor baby.
Poor baby.
You're a super dad.
No, I'm not. I'm not a super
It
dad.
is so cute how involved you are with your kids.
Kevin Hart in the background.
Lewis, what are you doing?
Is this the book?
What is? No, go. Come on.
In the back, right? I got him.
I'm gonna make this brief, Pancake. I'm not getting any younger.
Dad.
Oh, no.
No, I want to make sure there's someone around besides me who you can fully count on. I couldn't help but notice how you and Kevin have reconnected these past few days. He's financially secure. He's great with the twins.
We're doing this again.
A little goofy maybe in his dressing, but that body art is any indication. I'd say he's certainly open to the idea.
What idea?
The idea of a simple course correction.
Oh, boy.
Greg, Kevin.
Come on,
Wow.
Grumpy Daddy.
Damn, dude. Benedict Byrnes.
Okay. Oh.
All these years later, 10 years in, and we're still trying to get rid of Greg.
Pam, this is Andi. Andi, this is Pam, my wife.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, too. Your husband is a freaking rock star.
Yep.
I'm not. She's the rock star. She's a rock star mom and just full-on rockin' person.
Oh.
Oh.
And I'm just a groupie trying to, carry her amps.
Killing this, man. Killing it.
Everything all right here?
I'm just the drum tech.
You must be the famous Jack Byrnes. I have heard so much about you.
I've heard very little about you, Miss Garcia, but I do admire your cheerleading photographs.
Woof, dude.
Yana Momo's song about a brave warrior who falls from a tree while hunting for chimpanzee meat.
I feel like his hair changes every scene that he's in.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh.
Andi Garcia, Boston Pharmaceuticals. And your doctor?
No, he's not a doctor.
Not in the Western sense of the word.
Not in any sense of the word. You're an investment banker.
Many hats. Kevin.
Many has.
All right. Aloha.
Wow, you told me she sold boner medicine. Greg, you didn't tell me she is boner medicine.
Wow.
Greg, that woman is stunning.
Did you see the way his carotid artery throbbed when he looked at her? Oh.
Give me a break, Jack.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, but this man cannot be trusted.
Could you, for once in your life, stay out of my marriage?
It's natural to get a little tempted.
Nobody's tempted.
Look,
Nobody's.
even our dear friend the Buddha had to pass through some sorrow on his way to enlightenment.
Our dear friend the Buddha. How's he doing? You ever listen to yourself?
I speak from the heart off the cuff like my man JC at the Sermon on the Mount. I think that's what you've always admired about me.
Yes, you said it, yeah.
Well, he may not be Jesus, but he's a far better choice for Pam than you are, Greg.
Dad!
Oh, my God. Just so blunt with it.
I'm sorry.
Stop with the course correction stuff.
What's the course correction
It's
stuff?
nothing.
I want to hear all about it, Jack.
You're leading this
no, he-
family onto rocky shoals. And as captain of the ship, I'm steering us away to safety.
Well, you know what? You're not a ship's captain, Jack. We're people. We're not on a boat. We're in a hospital.
Captain Jack.
I may not be the captain, Gregory Focker, but you're not the God Focker.
Good.
Wow.
Because I don't want to be the stupid God Focker. I am Greg Focker. By the way, Dr. Bob told me you offered him the job first. Nice to know I was your sloppy second.
Oh.
You spoke to Dr. Bob?
Yeah, I did, Jack. I had beers with him last night. He's in town for a convention.
That's it. You're done.
Can't tell me I'm done because I already quit. I'm getting off the wheel.
What wheel?
The wheel! The little hamster wheel that we're all running up to get a little taste of your little water.
Or
Jack,
approval,
yeah.
like a hamster
Thank you
would
for
be
clearing that up. What are you even doing here, Kevin?
I'm trying to help.
Does Robert De Niro look different in this scene?
Why don't you get on your stupid monster yacht with your bubble butt Russian girlfriend and do jello shots off of Deepak Chopra's butt?
Greg, don't drag Deepak into this. Please, Greg.
Hey, Dina.
Jack had a heart attack 2 weeks ago.
Hi, folks.
Oh.
No. No. Go away.
You okay?
Yeah.
Need a ride?
No.
Oh,
No.
She gonna make a move.
Hey, it's Pam. Leave me a message.
Hey, I'm gonna sleep over at the new house tonight, all right? I just can't deal with your dad right now.
Uh-oh.
You sure you're gonna be okay?
Yeah, I think I just need to clear my head. Thanks for the ride.
Foston.
Why am I the bad guy?
Rocks girl.
Being dishonest.
Please, all Greg did was downplay that woman's look so Pam wouldn't be jealous, and you know it. You know, you did the same thing with that gorgeous double agent in Helsinki during the Cold War.
Oh, you're still bringing up Atuka Coconut.
Talk to a coconut.
Beauty was privileged information. It was a matter of national security.
Oh, yes? Like your heart condition? Greg cares about his family just as much as you care about yours.
Randy Weir. No.
Andy.
No, Andy, no.
Don't be mad. Totally don't want to harass you. You just seem so sad. I had to bring you some treats.
Wow, thanks.
Some Chinese food.
Oh, no.
No offense, but does Pam even realize how dope you are?
Oh, yeah, no. I think she thinks I'm dope. It's just,
Your wife sucks.
it's just
Come be with me.
kids, because everything becomes focused around them.
Totally. And I'm sure you're like, hello, can I have some fun too?
Low.
It's just a different kind of fun.
More wine.
It's not like old,
More wine? Girl.
like wake up in the morning, 6 o'clock, make the kids breakfast, that kind of fun. I love it.
What are you trying to do?
Today, Henry came in.
No!
Whoa!
Whoa!
No!
That is...
got this idea he wanted to be the mayor, and then he came in and said, "Here is a proclamation.
Whoa!
You cannot use the refrigerator." And he had a sash on. I think I have a picture of it.
What the hell are you doing, sister?
Yeah, I mean, I'm biased, but very creative.
Yikes.
I'm gonna step out for a bit and get some milk for the morning.
We both know that's not true.
I don't know why I still think I can get anything by you.
Hey.
I'm gonna find Greg. I'm gonna bring him home.
You know where he is?
I have an idea. For the record, nothing ever happened with a Tuca coconut.
Oh.
He wrote called Tropical Seas.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's you.
Yes, I am an algae seaweed type plant.
I feel it.
Yeah, I totally get that.
No.
Oh, Jesus, girl!
Andy, I think I gave you the wrong idea. No, I think I.
No!
Jack.
This is the worst. I hate this. I don't want it. I don't want any of it.
No.
This is so bad.
No. Stuff. I don't know. Rocks girl.
Isn't Rocks like RX, the drug?
Yeah.
Drug girl.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Whoa, hey, Andy, you know what? I think you might have had a little too much wine.
No.
Wine is fine, Poppy.
Poppy.
I took a few Sustengo.
You took a Sustengo? Why would you do that? That's crazy.
Whoa.
Surprisingly good with those.
Can I see the
I was
pictures
gonna
of your kids?
Oh, no.
Definitely not. You can't. You got to put your thing back on.
Don't be a grubby daddy.
Ew.
Don't be a grumpy daddy. Oh, no. Yikes.
Oh, this is unsettling.
This is really bad. No. This is the worst.
Yeah, all is lost.
How? Yeah, exactly. That point of the story. But how do you even justify that? How do you argue against what you just saw?
Andy, give me the phone. I want.
Oh, no.
Andy, it's not funny.
Let's go swimming.
Andy, no, it's not a pool.
Oh, God, girl.
Is there a grotto?
No, it's a pit.
Is there a...
Back on, all right? Andy, no, that's not nice. You don't throw people's phones in pits.
What the hell?
You're mean.
Andy,
Oh,
put the
no.
clothes back on. Come on.
Uh-oh.
I hate you.
Jesus.
Yep, that's exactly what I thought. That was terrible.
Whoa,
Oh, God.
dude.
That is disturbing. What is it, Squid
dude.
Game?
Happy birthday, Henry and Sam. Wow.
You really don't know where Greg is?
I struck out. I guess my skills just aren't what they used to be.
Look who it is. There they are. Hey, Kevin.
Surprised Jack didn't take pictures.
Gustavo. Oh, is that who I think it is? You better believe it. Jinxie.
Jinxie.
Last night, I knew I had to fly him out here.
Kevin, incredibly thoughtful of you, thank you.
How come Daddy's not here? Is it because I was mean to him?
Yes, definitely was.
Sweetheart.
Like his little hand in his pocket. He's like
But he's
staring at his mom.
here, okay? So
He's scowling.
Oh, boy.
Checker's taxi.
Just wait 1 sec.
Ah. Oh, my.
Jesus Christ.
Okay?
Huh?
Dad, what's that hole? Why are you so muddy?
Party's over at Kevin's. I gotta get over there.
The kids' party's at Kevin?
Thought you were in Spain.
I was, but I can't miss my little Gazugas turning 5.
Aw.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry.
Jesus.
Who's that?
That is, Dad, that's Andi Garcia.
Oh.
She's a work colleague of mine.
Hi, Dad.
Garcia? Is that Spanish?
Okay, we gotta go.
My grandparents are from Sevilla.
Are you kidding? But I gotta show her a few moves. Her grandparents are from Sevilla.
Dad, no.
Olé.
Faster you go in, the kid's an increase in sexual power.
Good luck.
Adios, Pop.
Adios.
Looking for a third.
Jessica Alba is fine, man.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just, the usual Jack stuff. You okay?
Mom was right. Fan applause makes me act like a lunatic.
Aww.
Munchy, Munchy, let me look at you, baby. I hear you're not speaking to your father. Is that true?
Aww.
Let me tell you something about men, Samantha. They're told to be tough and hard, but inside they're quite soft and gooey. Kind of like a cannoli.
Hey.
That's not exactly that. It's more like peanut butter and jelly inside burnt toast.
Lol.
And once you know that, you can cut them a little slack. Besides, you'll have plenty of time to aggravate them in your teens.
Like a Ferrero Rocher.
Hi, honey. Look at you. How big you got. Hi, sweetheart. Come here and give me a Focker sandwich.
Nah.
Okay, I'm the cheese. I'm the cheese. No, I'm the cheese and you're the bread. Okay.
Sourdough.
Attention! Attention!
Oh my
Oh,
God.
wow, what a fit. Oh yeah, is that him?
That looked kind of, well, this cannot be him, but it looked like him doing the one flip.
Henry and Samantha, today you are 5.
Oh my God.
Sweet. Okay, thank you. You coming?
Yeah, I just want to practice a stance I'm going to surprise your mother with.
Okay, I'll see you down there.
Okay?
What?
The way to deal with Jack, no matter what he does, just smother that guy with kisses. He'll be putty in your hands.
Good.
Yep, that's exactly what you gotta do.
Can you do me a favor? Can you just put this leg down slowly? It's an old sex injury.
Wow.
That's great.
This performance is my gift to you.
Jesus.
Pam. I pronounce this today.
Oh, what happened to you?
I'll tell you about it later, okay? I'm really sorry about what happened.
I'm sorry, too.
Oh.
And I shouldn't have. It's just your dad, you know?
I know. We've got our own thing, and it works.
It does, right?
Yeah, we actually kind of know what we're doing.
I love you.
Aww.
Oh.
That's so sweet.
Hey, Sam. Happy birthday. Look, I know you don't want to talk to me. I just want you to know that's okay. I love you anyway.
I know, Daddy.
Aw.
Happy birthday, man.
Hey, look, I think you left something at home.
Arthur!
Yeah.
Oh snap! So this is their 5th birthday party, right? They're 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
He seems older than us.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, he's crying upside down. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, gosh.
I'm all right. Just have a birthday cake. 36 different kinds.
Oh, buddy. Thank you. Uh-oh.
I was gonna say if they're 5 or 6, they'd be like 20, 21 by the time the new one comes out.
Mitzvah that you could make it to the party.
Huh?
What's wrong, honey?
I wish I knew.
Come, sit down.
She gonna fix you right up.
And a little up. Up. Hey, Jack.
That's good.
Wow, it's great. It's a great likeness. Really captured the intensity and looks just like you. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything about Dr. Bob, but then you did that whole course correction thing, so piece of cake offering.
Oh, boy.
Oh! Okay. Wow.
Boy.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
Not bad.
Oh, it's going to blows.
Blocking a punch back.
Jack, I'm sorry. Jack, you okay?
Uh-oh.
Okay, Focker, at least you're gonna make this a little fun.
Hey.
Jack.
That's what it's coming
Let's not do
down
this.
to,
Come on.
finally.
We've had this date since the beginning, Greg.
Jeez.
At the kid's birthday party is crazy.
Come on, man.
Dude, Ben Stiller been working out. Oh. Oh, boy. Flipping him.
Oh, God. I hope there's not a mine in there. Just gotta...
Hey. He really did that.
That was a Nobody 2 reference, guys. Oh, Jesus.
Where are you? Jack!
Nice.
Get out of the ball pig!
Yes, Dolly Zoom. Is this like a shot for shot? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh.
The 2 balls. Oh, wow.
I saw you last night with Andi Garcia! Nothing happened!
I've been in the wild for so long that... But then where is home?
Honey, home
Yeah,
is
fair.
inside of you. What you have been seeking out there is right in here.
Bosom.
In my heart.
Yes, yes, Kevin.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
With that heel
Jesus.
kick. The reverse donkey.
Damn, dude. In the bouncy house.
Oh, we're going to do that. Suck it. Uh-oh, your lizard.
Arthur? Mom! Arthur's missing!
Uh-oh.
Ah, crap. Arthur, no.
Hey, Arthur. Oh, I got the Arthur and Jigsy.
Jesus.
Jack, nothing happened. I'm telling you the truth. Oh, shit.
Oh!
I hate that.
Jinxie, bad cat. Bad cat. Jinx, bad cat.
It's the first time you've ever reprimanded Jinx.
Yeah?
Oh, your heart?
Oh, no.
Because you have the strength of a lion and the soul of a poet.
Don't. Okay.
Bruh.
Roz? What are you doing here?
The guy has issues, honey.
Bernard, I swear this isn't what it looks like.
Oh.
Your soul or your tongue?
Yes.
I thought you were in Spain, honey. What happened?
What happened? I went halfway around the world to master the flamenco, but there was one thing missing. My dance partner.
Oh.
You're my true north. I know as long as we're together, I'll never get lost.
What a beautiful line.
Line.
That's beautiful. So raw. This electricity.
Will you get out of here so I can stoop my wife?
Stoop her?
Nope.
Yeah, sure.
Jack?
What's wrong with Grandpa?
I'm here. Rick, he's not responding to my treatment.
He's not a Ouija board, Kevin. Pam, call 911.
Okay.
Kevin, can you go up to the house, see if he has some aspirin?
Aspirin.
Jinx.
Oh, Kitty Heimlich.
Wow.
Like that little quick lizard flip.
Thanks, Dad.
He's in control. He's in
the
control of the
God
clan.
Is he taking any other medication? Just the 324 milligrams of aspirin I gave him about 15 minutes ago.
By the way, how'd you guys come by all these bruises and lacerations?
Oh, shit!
Oh, Jordan Peele!
Look at Peele.
We were in the bouncy castle and then he tripped.
Yeah, my father-in-law tripped through a plate glass window at my wedding last year.
Wow.
All right, let's get it loaded up.
That was a great little cameo.
I know you were telling the truth about Andy, Greg.
Really?
Yeah, pulse rate on your carotid artery remained steady as you pleaded your innocence.
No.
Greg, yeah, it was never going to be Dr. Bob. It was you.
Oh.
What? You're the Greg Focker.
The Greg father.
You're the Greg Focker.
Yeah.
Hey, the Greg Focker.
That's right.
So weird.
How many more times can he earn this man's respect?
At least a fourth. At least a fourth. We could go for 5, depending.
Oh, man.
Oh, Christmas
back to
time at
Christmas.
last. And Hanukkah.
Full circle.
Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
This is a very special gift, guys.
Best
What the hell is
Christmas
that?
ever.
A whoopee cushion.
It is my own original whoopee cushion.
What does it do?
Are you kidding me? Jack, lift up your leg.
Jack, this is a little something from Bernie and me to you.
Oh, how thoughtful. Thank you.
This is a very thoughtful gift from
Was
you.
your idea.
Well,
Oh, my. Oh, my.
what is that? That is your own personal yarmulke.
Oh, what are those little Jewish hats?
A little Jewish hat.
I was nursing you back to health. I took the opportunity when you were taking a nap of snipping a couple of your pubes.
Oh.
And I sent it to one of those DNA testing sites.
You did what?
Wow.
We thought it would be fun to trace your lineage all the way back.
Yes, and it turns out, Jack T. Byrnes, that you are 1/23rd Israelite.
Greg, we're in your home. You're in charge here, so why don't you lead us in a toast?
I have no desire to try and sound like I am in any way in charge of anything in this house.
Wow.
But I do love our family, and I'm really happy that we can all be here together for the weekend. Then we'll part ways, and you guys will return to your homes in your own respective states. Cheers.
Lol.
you're
Your
gonna
dad
move
and
in?
I have.
Okay, Lord, we're moving to Chicago.
Oh, no.
We just bought the house 2 doors down.
Oh, wow.
What?
Oh, no, if they're moving here, then we're moving here.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Good.
Oh, wait a
we'll
minute.
live together.
I think
One
we should
big happy
discuss-
family.
No, you're not. No, Jack, nobody's
this is
moving because
unacceptable.
nobody's moving, right?
Leave this poor man alone.
Google is a wonderful tool, Jinxie Cat.
What are we Googling?
Do a search on myself.
Oh, no.
What are you going to find?
Oh, no, Jack Byrnes, no.
Oh, his little press conference thing?
Yeah.
This is how we do the thing we did in the first two.
Oh, no.
I was wondering if we were going to see this.
No.
The modern version of this.
Well, who needs something like this? Who's the target demo? I gotta say, it's somebody like my father-in-law. His name is Jack Byrnes.
Oh, Christ.
He called me up. He said, Greg, I've had a heart attack. I said, first of all, Jack, don't you have to have a heart to get one of those?
Hey. Oh, no.
He said to me, he said, hey, keep your snake in its cage for the next 72 hours.
That's right.
Maybe somebody's
Kinda.
had their snake in their cage for about 30 years.
Oh,
Ooh.
no, no.
Whoa, Dr. Patel knows what I'm talking about, huh?
What's a remix?
Oh,
Focker
no,
Byrnes
not a
remix.
remix.
Father-in-law, my father-in-law.
Yeah.
Candidate for the drug. Obsessed with
Oh, John DiMaggio was one of the other EMTs.
Jack Byrnes. Talk about sexual frustration, Byrnes.
Byrnes?
Breastfeed his grandson. Jack Byrnes. Mannery gland?
Oh, Amy Stiller.
Hey, Focker, I got nipples. Wow.
Hey, Focker, I got nipples. Yeah.
Circle of trust.
Round and round. Circle of trust.
Round and round.
Hello. Hot little number he's got named Jinxie. Hey, hot little number he's got named Jinxie. Whoa.
Hot little number he's got named Jinxie.
Hot little number he's got named Jinxie.
The God Focker.
Wow.
Fun little bit. Wow,
yeah,
wow,
man.
wow.
He became the God Focker.
He finally did it. Wow.
Oh, boy.
Guys, we have just finished watching Little Fockers. If you listen to this on Apple or Spotify, make sure you go and give us 5 Little Fockers.
5 fucking stars.
5 fucking stars. Also, thank you to
yeah.
people at Prepper for cutting down these fucking highlights. So you can see them here on the YouTube.
Oh, that's where we're at.
And
2 turntables and a microphone.
the microphone. Boom.
Boom.
All right. I think we might have some patron questions.
We probably will.
Before we do, John Eld.
Aaron.
How'd you feel about this movie?
You know, if I told you I didn't have a good time and that I didn't laugh, I would be lying. I don't think this is the strongest of the 3 movies, but I would be, a liar if I said that the ensemble doesn't still have some level of charm. As a Little Fockers movie, it didn't really hinge that heavily on the children.
Not really.
And, you know, we get a brief bit of tension with, like, will they get into the freaking school? I don't know. I guess they must have.
Yeah.
They kind of didn't really come back to that after a certain point.
Dropped the hell out of that, yeah.
So there's a lot in here that's very much just sort of like, we need bits. But, you know, that's what these movies are like anyhow, so I don't begrudge them that. And, I thought everybody showed up and did the thing. There's a bit of inconsistency if you really want to get into the weeds in terms of, like, the writing of certain characters and how they would behave and, you know, what we know about Jack. They kind of Homer Simpsonized Jack a little bit, and I love The Simpsons. I love Homer, but, you know, at a certain point, Homer becomes sort of like a buffoon more than he needs to be, and Jack has a certain degree of that here, which I don't begrudge them, but at the same time, being that they have kind of built these off of each other in a linear fashion, I suppose you should have some. I shouldn't be asking as frequently, like, would Jack think this, or would he be so clumsy in this regard or that regard? But
yeah,
him
just an example, him following him on the train and getting caught and just
that whole thing seemed like
that seemed
like,
off character.
Jack, you're better than this. I know you're better than this, or at least you're smoother if you were to get caught or something like that. You know?
Yeah, you had a whole one. You got his DNA and had your whole resources there in the last one, but also you had like a whole little secret compartment in your RV. So I was like, I don't know. It didn't seem like it tracked in that regard. But yeah, man, I think I'm of the similar sentiment to you. There are moments where this movie did make me laugh, but I don't think it had nearly as much of the cringe mayhem as the first 2 did. I don't think the comedy hit as hard. This one, I mean, Greg was still the central focus, but had more of an ensemble sort of feel, more so than the immediacy of the family. You know, they definitely punched up Owen Wilson's role in this one. But yeah,
I full on like lead supporting character.
Yeah, where he was definitely a supporting character in the second one, had like a small sort of cameo. I mean, no,
he's a supporting character in the first movie, and then he's like a cameo. He appears in the second movie, and then here, he's like around.
Yeah, one of the main people. But yeah, I would say this is understandably why this is the least talked about one, but it wasn't awful by any regards. I was never like dreading it or like checking the clock while we were watching it. I was still like engaged. I still like these characters. You know, they still, at least in personality, maybe not in some of their actions, but in personality, feel like the same people
Yeah.
as we watched in the other ones. So there was enjoyment there. Jessica Alba was just a weird character overall.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
that was definitely an interesting scene with her taking the drugs. I thought she was going to give it to him.
Yeah, that was,
like,
a very interesting call. I wonder if they, I don't know. Part of me wonders if they had it be that originally and then they chose to not do that. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. She was. It was cool to have her be kind of against type in that she is like, yeah, kind of, you know, silly. She's a bit of a silly character. Like she's got a very like bubbly, quirky, ditzy kind of like, you know, she feels like just like someone you knew in high school or something like that. Who, yeah, is just like very excitable and very enthusiastic and stuff. Which you know, but yeah, her vibes are. Were certainly kind of hard to pin down at points.
Yeah, it was...
Other than the whole like, oh my god, she's incredibly hot, and she's also like, you know, very personable, or at least is very sort of like, I don't know what the word is. Not personable. Personable is the wrong word. It's like she's very kind of I don't know, touchy-feely in how she expresses the enthusiasm. So like up top, you're like, oh, okay. This is going to be like a real situation where Ben Stiller is going to have to like, you know, enforce a boundary and there's going to be misunderstandings and stuff. Like it was weird. It was fun to watch Jessica Alba have fun, but yeah, like the scenes with that character, she was definitely like an odd character.
Yeah.
I don't know how quite to put the words together for that, but
yeah. I will say something I felt was a little bit more lacking for me is that I wish that Greg's parents were in the movie more. Because I thought they were a really fun part of the second one, and I feel like they were just in the phone and on TV, and then they didn't really come into the third act. Whereas, you know, it was more of a return to form in, you know, Greg seeking the approval directly with Robert De Niro's character, Jack. And, you know, that dynamic is still fun. I'm conflicted because on one hand, I'm like, yeah, this is like what started this franchise, but I'm also like, how many more times are we gonna have to improve this man? We keep going to the same arc of like, oh, I'm being a dick. Okay, I should stop. And you know, he finally gets his approval until the next time he doesn't have his approval. So, you know, we're in a cycle, but I'm still enjoying it because I still like these characters.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering with the fourth one, because it's like, I think this came out like what, 2011, 2010. This was 2010. Okay.
Well,
so
you
it'll be like
got the tomato. All right, I'll guess the score.
Did you see it?
No.
Okay, no. Yeah, so
because it's got to do with our first question of the day.
Okay.
So maybe we should just pull that right up.
I got it up. I got the score. We're gonna
All
get
right.
it in.
Jay Rushton asks, or has this to say. Thank you, Jay, by the way. Like, this movie was awful when you see the Rotten Tomatoes rating. Question. What was your take on the movie? All right.
I think we reviewed it, but I didn't love it, but I liked it. I feel like that I've definitely seen comedies that I feel are
Does it have like
less
a 4%
funny.
or something? Like, what's the dealio?
You want to guess?
I don't know, like 15%?
Okay.
I have a feeling it's got to be something like 4% for the critic. Like, I don't know.
What does your gut
judging
say?
by this question, I don't know, 4. Just go with 4%.
Okay, what about audiences?
65.
Okay. Critics, 9%.
Okay, see.
And audiences, 34%.
All right. I mean, sure. I would give this. What was my take on the movie? I would give this more than 9%, I guess. But I wouldn't give it like a super duper high rating. Like it's not unpleasant if you don't like if you enjoy the cast of people they've amassed here and can have fun with some of the silly choices that they make. Like, I think there is some fun to be had. I thought the whole like shift into Godfather music and stuff like that was kind of charming from time to time when they would do that.
I thought the Jaws bit was fun. Them actually fighting was fun to see.
This is the silliest one, and this is the most sort of like, cartoon feeling one in a way. Like, there was a bit more, I don't know, it's not actually quite as different as I was expecting it to be in terms of like tone and quality, but it is like clearly the least of the three.
It's
like,
the-
I don't think this was like I didn't suffer through this, let's say. I was never like, God, I want to turn this off. I was never like aggravated in a way you're not supposed to be.
Like there are moments I had fun with, like the erection too long bit was fun. And I think you hated every second of that.
I mean, it was fun. Like it did its job. You're supposed to. It was very painful. I was having phantom pains watching that sequence, but that's the goal there, I think. So I can't take that away from them.
I felt the first two were a little more fun for me, but overall, I liked it. I think I liked it more than some other comedies that were not as well loved. Like I think I liked this more than Naked Gun 3. And I liked it more than the South Park movie.
Wow. Okay. All right.
But yeah, I think that overall it's okay, and there's a fourth one coming, so I hope the fourth one's better. But yeah, dude. Do you have any other thoughts before we?
No, I'm gonna slingshot this one to Jaden Rhodes because they make a good companion to each other. Jaden Rhodes says, this is my least favorite of the 3 movies, but I'm sort of excited for the fourth one coming out. I would agree with this assessment, but I'm curious how y'all would rank the 3 movies.
I think I'd probably go in release order, 1 being the best, 2, and then 3.
I would agree with you probably on quality. I imagine this may be a bit of a hot take, but like in terms of like watchability, I guess I would go 2, 1, 3, because 2 is like more loose and it was less painful to behold. You know, like the cringe was still there, but the first movie I remember having like a very, very pointed level of cringe to where I'm like, this is working on me and I'm here and I'm enjoying the time, but like I very much remember how uncomfortable that movie is and how painful some of that stuff is, and they took the edge off of that increasingly between Meet the Fockers and Little Fockers. So yeah, for watchability's sake, I think 2 is the most fun. Partly because you have you also have Barbra Streisand and Dustin Hoffman, and there are more dynamics to have fun with there. But yeah, the first one is probably the best actual movie. Then 2, then 3.
Yeah. I feel like for me, I think that they're both really good. I really like Meet the Parents and Meet the Fockers, but it'll probably be like Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers, and then Little Fockers is like down here.
Absolutely. And here, let's move on to Roby Bobarp Pirate. We're going to go in reverse order for you. And actually, no, we're going to go in a slightly adjusted order. We're going to start with, are you excited for the fourth one they announced, Fockers in Law?
Yeah. Because it's been enough time between whenever this new one's coming out. Let's actually look it up. Was it 2020? I think I saw it was 2026.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, Fockers in Law. I
mean, yeah, you got to get these people in while you can.
Law. 2026. Okay. And different director.
Who's on the direction?
It's in pre-production right now. Okay. This is chaos. Oh, yes. Okay, this is what I was hoping it was going to be.
What is it?
So on Google, it says a young man named Henry, son of Greg and Pam, face family chaoses when he decides to marry a strong-willed woman who appears to be his complete mismatch. Okay, I mean, that's not what I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
I wanted it to be.
Who do we got on the do we have like De Niro and shit back, or is it just Ben Stiller's going to become Robert
De Niro's back.
Okay.
Oh, Beanie Feldstein. Feldstein. Oh,
Skylar Zondo,
Ariana Grande.
Damn, everyone's coming back. Teri Polo, Blythe Danner. Let's go.
Okay, interesting. So that must be his son, and then she's going to be the girl.
Oh my God, poor their kids.
Who's the director of this?
Okay.
The guy who's directing. Okay, Sticks, Me Time. He doesn't have like a long track record.
I Love You, Man. I love that movie.
Okay, fun.
Let's go. Along Came Polly. Okay, he's a Ben Stiller buddy.
He's a Ben Stiller man.
He's a Stillerman.
I was hoping it was gonna be like the daughter has a guy who's coming in, and then it's like kind of mirroring the first one, because then he has to impress Greg and impress the grandfather.
Yeah.
That would have been fun.
There's going to be multiple levels of impressing they have to do, you know.
Yeah.
You know that there's going to be...
It's going to be like...
much hijinks.
Of course. All
Grandpa
the
going to be overstepping those boundaries right along with Dad.
Yep. They're going to be teaming together, finally, for the first time, to then have to
torture some poor boy.
Yeah.
Skylar Gizondo or whoever. Yeah, I mean, hearing this, I can oft, not always, but oft be enticed after so many years to be like, hey, man, let's see how they do. You know, some of these Lego sequels have been pretty decent. And, you know, I'm not beyond the charms of, you know, getting the gang back together, the band back together, and, you know, watching everyone do their thing. So I don't need this to happen, but I could be excited. You know, I've spent enough time with these characters and their journey now that I would be, you know, at least curious and hope that they do a good job or maybe, you know, deliver. I feel like they have with these a unique opportunity to, do some hijinks, but also maybe do something that's a little bit mature a sense.
Yeah, the thing that gives me hope is that I know that after Zoolander 2, Ben Stiller really took a step back, and as far as like the projects he'd be involved with.
Sure.
And then since then, all his things have been largely well received, especially something like Severance, which he's like the director of. So I have to imagine for him to want to be willing to sign on to a fourth one, that he'd have to really like the script. So, you know, fingers crossed, hopefully that it's good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to one, and I would definitely watch one. Yeah. And if we do watch it, you know we're watching it here, baby.
It's going to be so hard to skip in the theaters. Let's move on to Roby Bobar Pirate. 2 of 3. Look out there. You're really excited to talk about the Fockers today. Do you have, let's see, what do you think of the sudden shift into Robert De Niro's Italian origins in the movie and the direction of godfatherhood it has taken?
I thought it was interesting. I thought it was a fun little bit there, and then in a fun way to try to get Greg in a position to have to suck up to, or earn the approval of him again, because now it's not as far as being welcomed into the family, not as far as, you know, embracing his extended family, but now him as a patriarchal figure himself. So yeah, I thought it was fun. I thought it was a good little bit. Granted, still weakest of the 3, but you know, I didn't mind the attempt or the premise itself. What about you?
Yeah, it's like I like the this movie was more loose in general, I felt like. So there were times where I was charmed by that because of like the sillier elements of like, okay, now the music has changed, and like now Greg is trying to act like more of a serious man in some regards, and like stuff like that I thought was fun. I like the idea that he was doing the genealogy as well. I wish almost that there was more meat on that bone, because there's that bit, it comes back, he's like, oh, you know, I've mapped the whole family out, and the genes I've learned, maybe you get a little more genes in one kid from one side than the other side. But I don't know. I thought that they could have made that more of a theme throughout, because these families are growing and expanding. And yes, it's a comedy. We don't need to be thoughtful that way, but it often earns you extra points and makes your movie better when you do stuff like that. So, you know, in this case, it felt more like, hey, it's part 3, and now we've finally decided to go one step further. It's like the first movie rides off of, like, yes, he's CIA, he's not like a mobster, but at the same time, it just rides off of like what you know about the Robert De Niro persona and like his tough guy attitude. And so I yeah, it's weird. I'm torn on it here because I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's charming. It's a little plug and play as to like how it permeates the plot, but I mean, you know, the whole like becoming the God Focker is a consistent thread throughout. So, you know, it's weird. Yeah, in the tone, it sometimes leads to more heightened cartoony things, which appeals to me, which I enjoy. So yeah, I thought it was a bit of a mess the way they chose to incorporate it, but I thought it was funny. So I like that. I could say I like that detail, that element.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm just sad that nobody got whacked by the end.
Whackless.
Part of me thought they were going to go even further, doing like weird Godfather jokes, but it's cool. Roby Bobarp Pierrette closing out the Q&A section with a third question. Do you have any person in your life with as much suspicion as Jack in the entire trilogy? You have anybody who's just meddling in your personal affairs, trying to shape you in their image, mold your life because they don't think you can handle it?
No, I feel like if anyone was like that, I probably wouldn't have them in my life anymore. So no one I necessarily have to put up with.
You're
but
no one's circle
I'm
of trust.
sorry for anybody that does have to deal with that, because you don't ask for that. That's something that's inherited. When whoever partnership or maybe it's even a boss or something that you have to deal with. But no, I'm good. I designed my life in a way where I don't have to deal with that shit.
Hey,
how about you?
I don't think so. I don't think I have anybody I know directly. I mean, I have I've known some people to be tenacious in social environments, especially like when you're in like a big group community with like sub communities inside of it, and people are all like, I don't know, coming of age and things, and you're younger. Like in younger times, I have known people who are real tenacious about like digging in and finding out what the. But that's not even as much about like I need to control you and mold you so much as just understanding the social sphere that we're in. So. Yeah, I don't really have a Jack in my life, thankfully.
Oh, thank God.
I don't have anybody who's like, just constantly trying to like both, I don't know, lead me into some kind of diamond forging pressure, but also who's like, secret agenting my life. I don't thankfully have anybody in my life as suspicious as a Jack Byrnes.
Too invasive. Don't need the pressure. Don't need the energy.
Don't need it.
So for those people that have to deal with that, I'm sorry, and I hope that you find a way to deal. Get some therapy. Tell them to get some therapy too. Maybe you guys can find a more peaceful relationship. Yeah.
Do you have an Owen Wilson in your life? That's the question. Do you have a
God, knows I want one.
I know, dude. He seems like a good guy to know. He seems like a cool guy.
He seems great.
Minus the tattoo
of trips.
Of Ben Stiller's wife on his back. That dance he put on, the party with the big heads. Dude knows how to throw a shindig.
Oh, you're asking about the character. I thought you were talking about actual. And
Do you
Owen
have
Wilson.
anybody like Owen Wilson in your life specifically?
No, but
I wish I had an Owen Wilson and a Kevin, both.
Yeah, I don't want a Kevin in my life. I mean, not if he's trying to go after my girl, but if he's just like a cool guy who like into Eastern medicine and just has like all these extravagant experiences. Yeah, man, come on down. But being in Greg's position, I'm good. I'm chilling on you.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I think that'll be it for us today. John, have any final thoughts before we get out of here?
I guess you can call me the John Father.
I can call you the John Father. You can call me Aaron.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay. All right, guys, that'll be it for us today. Let us know your favorite Focker movie in the comments below, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Fockers out.
Dookies. The lactate thing never came back. There was no crazy poop.
No.
I was wrong.
Damn.
It's a looser movie. This movie was much more loose. They didn't tie as many things back around as they did just throw a bunch of shit into the movie.
Yeah.
Friggin' Harvey Keitel was here.
Oh, yeah.
Just to be shady and then never returned.
They never finished the house.
They never
either.
finished the house. This movie had so many hijinks, but it was like less clockwork than the other two, I think is the thing. This one was much more just sort of like, this stuff.
I guess.
And I could feel the editing more of just like, I don't know, now we're in another scene.
Yeah, this one felt more obligatory in some senses.
Yeah, this was a little less finessed, a little less, musically cringe.
Yeah.
There's like a musicality to the way the first couple are like painfully cringe.
Yeah.
And this was a little more loose and fluid in how it threw stuff your way.
I hope the fourth one does that again.
Yeah.
Let's get some cringe.
But I hope everybody comes back. Jessica Alba got to come back. Dr. Bob got to come back.
Kevin Hart's got to come back.
Kevin Hart's got to come back, yeah.
Jordan
Peele, John DiMaggio.
Yep.
Friggin' everybody.
Let's do this Focker series. Let's turn it where he has to win Jack's approval every season.
Yes. Oh, there's always a new arc of why he has to win Jack's approval. It's good. I like it.
Oh, God.
I like it.
All right, guys.
Now the video is done.
We're leaving. Bye-bye.
Bye.